I'm Michelle with 2 L's, and I'm one half of Force of Light Entertainment. I'm here to give you my in the car, just got out of the theater, just saw Shazam, Fury of the Gods. Gonna give you my quick reactionary thoughts on this movie. I really enjoyed Shazam in 2019. The first one, I thought it mixed a lot of heart, humor, and some horror elements that I actually enjoyed quite a bit in that first movie. And so what I think about this one, the opening scene was pretty good, but then it took a little while for me to really kind of begin to feel this movie. The beginning, it was almost kind of a little cringy. I'd use the word, that type of word. But then it begins to pick up, in my opinion. This movie truly is, I think a word that I would use to describe this movie is it is absolutely bonkers. Like, you could use the word ridiculous, bonkers. There are, everything from dragons to unicorns are in this movie. And a lot of the time it worked for me, actually. As the movie got going, I began to enjoy the bonkerness of this movie and had a lot of fun. At times, especially more in the beginning, some of the humor didn't land for me. But as it got going, I laughed genuinely at several points throughout this movie. And there's even weird things. This isn't some spoiler or anything. Like, again, bonkers, random things, like a random violin that appears on fire in different scenes. And it just began to make me laugh. This movie is very lighthearted. It does have touches of little horror elements, but not in a way that it would, I don't think it's really going to scare I don't even think a 10-year-old or so is going to be scared by it or anything like that. The cast was excellent, had a great cast. Lucy Liu, gosh, why did I just forget her name? She's in that 1923 famous actress. Rachel Zegler, I believe is her name, from West Side Story. Of course, Zachary Levi returns, who I'm a big fan of, was a big fan of Chuck. And this movie continues to be the same thing. It's basically like the superhero version of Big. There's really not, the first one definitely has a much more just coherent, not that this is uncoherent, but kind of tight-knit story, where this, it's just kind of nonstop action almost for most of it. And again, it's truly bonkers action. I'm going to say this because it's in the trailer. They spoiled this in the trailer, so this is not a spoiler for me to say this. Wonder Woman does appear. I'm not going to tell you when she appears, but I will say that when her theme kicked in, I couldn't help myself. I did smile ear to ear, and it was so nice to see Gal back as Wonder Woman. So that really did work for me. I really enjoyed that part of the movie. But yeah, overall, is this a movie I'm probably going to see again? Probably not. Is it some great superhero movie that does something none of the others have done before it? No, but it is so bonkers that it is kind of fun in its own way. So if maybe you want to go check it out at a matinee or something like that this weekend. It's definitely, it's pretty entertaining. What would I give this? What would I rank this on our Hoot system? 5 being the maximum level of enjoyment. I think I would personally give this about a 3.5 Hoots. Again, it's not oh my gosh, go definitely Shazam, Fury of the Gods. But I did have fun. I did have fun watching this movie, and it did make me laugh quite a bit. And I thought the cast, again, was great. Everyone did a really good job in this movie. I want to say this, I thought their costumes were so much better in this one than the first one. That is something they improved. His costume in particular stood out of how much better it was than the first one, and it looked more natural looking. But yes, the whole family element was fun. Again, kind of a touching story. I definitely, again, all their costumes, everything like that was very cool. Izzy, what do you give this? How many hoots do you give this?
I give it 4.
She gives it 4. Okay, she gives it 4. The last movie we saw, she gave 1.5. So she liked it. She said that to me as soon as it was over. I really, I liked it. It was fun. So yeah, that's my thoughts on Shazam, Fury of the Gods. Are you going to go check it out? Planning on checking out this weekend? It's worth checking out, I think, if you like superhero movies or if you just like lighthearted, silly movies. Or if you just enjoy kind of a bonkers movie, this might be for you. Or have you already seen it? But share your thoughts below. And if you have not yet, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Also give the video a thumbs up. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, remember to be a force of light. All right, bye guys.